State using AI to grade some of your kids' papers. Department of Education wants scores returned quicker.
Well, to do this, they're considering a switch to an automated scoring system for TCAP written tests. Our Sade Ray joins us. Sade, officials are confident in this system, they say, because it's limited.
Yeah, Casey, Ted, the state has been looking into this algorithm for years now, and officials say it can only score essays in the state of Tennessee, so student information is safe.
Parents and teachers in Tennessee are familiar with the stress of not getting TCAP test results back for their student on time. Sometimes it can take weeks or months.
Having to wait on those scores is kind of nerve-wracking, especially for students and parents, because they want to be able to make their summer plans and they need to know if their child is going to be expected to be in summer school.
Officials with the State Department of Education is hoping to fix that. It will be with a machine learning algorithm called Intelligent Essay Assessor.
It's been used by states to produce high-stakes standardized test scores since 2010 and is presently in use in Texas, Utah, Ohio State, and Massachusetts.
Dr. David Lard says the system will learn how to score by reading essays that expert human raters already graded. Lard says the department has been studying this system since 2002. This past school year, administrators conducted a pilot test with the system, letting the AI grade some essays already scored by teachers.
So we're having the algorithm do those second reads. And so we want to be really clear with folks, that still means that every child in Tennessee this year received a human first read. And anytime there may have been a discrepancy between what the algorithm identified for the back read, the second read, that was always referred to an expert human being to break the tie.
Professional Educators of Tennessee CEO J.C. Bowman says he likes the idea of faster test scores, but he wants to make sure the system is being trained properly to give accurate grades to students.
Although they did tell me that they had no intent to do away completely with human involvement in this process. So I think that's also good. I mean, you got to be checking to make sure that it's correct.
Grand Oaks Elementary Principal Jessica Canoster says the system could relieve teachers. She says teachers need to be given information ahead of time to prepare themselves and students.
So if they could give us some anchor papers or some exemplars so that we can see what this automated system thinks is the perfect score.
Now, the department had the system score essays that were already graded back in 2023 to see how the program would work. Those scores did not count. In that test, 71,000 essays were already scored by humans. 10% of that were graded by this algorithm. Dr. Lard says the results were fair and consistent.
Department studied the algorithm for years now, right, Sade? Dr. Laird says he's confident in this system, but still wants to be judicial, careful when using it. What would the timeline be for this change in our schools?
Yeah, for right now, there's no set timeline just yet. He says the department is still testing this automated system, but there's two scenarios where what the next steps could look like. The first being they could increase the number of second reads for the system to do after these human grades were already assigned, or the system can do all the first reads, meaning the system will be grading these essays first, and then the humans could do a portion and grade that as a second read.
All right, Sade, thanks.
Got to get used to that AI.